No sitting on A grade riders. You want to race A grade? Race A grade now.
Nope.
We might have solved that problem. Because if we see them, we will go, no.
Okay, B grade, roll out. Have a safe race. Enjoy yourself.
All right, so this is a Criterium. A lot of my friends on Facebook are probably having a look at this, wondering what is this? What is going on? I'm about fourth wheel back on the race. There are 2 laps to go, and yeah, so it gets a bit hectic. This is something that I wanted to essentially, you know, for all my friends that don't know what crit racing is, explain what it is. So at the top right, you've got the basic layout for how this race goes. So it's a loop, and you race for a certain amount of time. This time we're racing for half an hour, and yeah, and then you do an extra 2 laps. So we're on the 2 laps part. So we've been racing for half an hour, and by this stage, my heart rate is quite high. So you've got these gauges. My heart rate's sitting around sort of 215-ish, sort of high 210s. And that's quite high for me. Like my max is 250, which also is quite high. But yeah, so quite high. I'm sort of on the limit. I'm hurting. We're getting swamped by the group. I can't remember how many riders there were, but there were a fair few riders. And I'm in a really horrible position going into the bell lap. So the bell lap is the final lap. I'm on the inside of the Criterium. And again, I didn't want to narrate too much because my experience with Criteriums is I've only been racing for about 5 months, but I've raced enough Criteriums to know that there's a very fine line between dropping out and winning a race. So here I'm sort of getting swamped by the group. We're not doing a fast enough sort of lead out, and I really want to get out of this the rut that I'm in. So I'm kind of like, you know, budged in, and I'm really looking for a way to get out onto the right hand side and make a few places. So the speed picks up here. This is like a downhill section, and you know, I'm pulling 900 watts here, which is way above my threshold. My threshold's probably about 285. When I say threshold, I mean I could probably hold 285 watts for about an hour. And everyone's getting really twitchy. We're doing 52k an hour, which is quite fast on a bike at this stage. And this is straight into an uphill section. So we're going uphill. You can see I've still got a lot of windage from this guy, so I'm not burning my legs too much. But this is up, you know, 600-700 watts. And this guy takes off. And I try to follow him. I was in the wrong gear, and I'm trying to figure out my gearing. I'm doing 800-ish, and I've just changed into the right gear here. And this is the sprint for the finish. So I'm pulling 1,000 watts right now, really sort of pushing hard on the pedals. This guy is burning out hard. My heart rate is 250, and I just pip him on the line. So very, very lucky to come away with the win. And yeah, so that was my first B grade win, which I'm very happy with. And just an excellent course out at Sutherland. Really had fun racing it. And thanks to Sydney Cycling Club for you know, taking me out there. It was quite an experience. Really had a good time. So yeah, that's the end of the narration. Yeah, I hope you liked the video, and hopefully if I win in the future, maybe I'll post more of these.